The year 2012 was a terrifically successful one in the UK with the Olympics and the Paralympics. It was also very successful indeed for CAMRA, first on the campaigning front, but also with the Great British Beer Festival. For 2013, there's been a change, a big change at the top. The man who's been organising it for many years, Mark Goliath Holmes, has retired from the job. There's a new man. His name is Ian Hill, and he joins me. Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
Now, the festival opens in just a few hours' time. How's it going for you?
Oh, wonderfully well. We're cautiously ahead of schedule and really looking forward to opening the doors.
It's an enormous job taking this on. Were you at all nervous about stepping up?
Definitely. I mean, anybody would be, but I'm reassured because this festival runs thanks to the almost 1,000 people around me that make it all happen. So I'm confident in them, and therefore I can be confident in the show.
It's a bit like organising a small army, isn't it?
It definitely is. It definitely is. It's far more staff than any other beer festival of its kind. So it has its challenges.
So, what's changed? You're coming in. You're a new man. I imagine there's a temptation for a new broom. What have you changed?
Well, I haven't tried to turn the festival on its head. It's too successful after, several decades of success. So I've been focusing on just taking that template and improving it a little further. So the main change this year is the space that we're using. So we've taken over the entire ground floor here at Olympia now, which means that we can offer more variety to the people visiting the festival. So if you imagine your favourite pub maybe has a public bar, a lounge that's a little quieter, and maybe a function room with some live music going, that's exactly the experience we're going for here. So hopefully there's a little bit of something for everybody.
So you mentioned opening up another part of Olympia that we didn't use last year. So what's in that?
A little bit of everything. So we've hopefully spread everything around. We have a selection of bars of all different kinds. There's hot food, there's our brewery shop. So we hope everybody visits the entire festival. One
of the things I've noticed is that the foreign beers seem to be ever increasing, and America in particular has its own bar of draft beers this year.
That's right. I mean, they really have two bars. They have their ever successful bottled beer bar, but yes, the American cask beer separate this year to give it the attention it deserves. I think it will be hugely successful.
How do you arrange something like that? I mean, that's 40 barrels of beer
from
America.
That's right. We do it because we have a partner in America that really helps us out. We couldn't do it by ourselves, so we're very grateful for their help.
Okay. Well, when you took over the job from Goliath, did he give you any tips?
Yes. Most of them he wouldn't want me to repeat on camera, but I think the best advice to anybody doing this job is to use your head, go with your common sense, and rely on the people around you. Trust everybody else in the team, but stick to what you think is right.
There must have been, in all the setup process and everything, there must be one area that you've started banging your head against the wall thinking we'll never get there.
Yes. Unfortunately not one but two of our key suppliers went into administration this year, which is probably a sign of the economic times, but fortunately both of those situations resolved themselves perfectly, but a couple of sleepless nights there.
I think you're immensely cheerful from the fact that in just a few hours the first of 50,000 customers are going to be coming through the doors. Are you really that relaxed, or are you just a little bit nervous?
Oh, I'm definitely nervous. That the one thing that we can never control is how many people are going to show up, and that's obviously critical to the success of the event. But I'm confident that the team have put everything in place. We've got just a couple of hours left to go. In some respects, if it's not done now, it never will be. But I'm confident that everyone's done a really good job. We're really looking forward to it. And when I open those doors for the first time, that'll be the best feeling.
Ian Hill, organiser of the Great British Beer Festival 2013, thank you very much. I hope you're not too nervous. Now, the judging for the Champion Beer of Britain is going on way over there, so that's where I'm going to be heading, and you'll be hearing about that in the next edition.